As ever at this time, it's time for a look at the business news now on the programme. Brian's back with us in the studio, and today is shaping up to be a pretty big day for the US aviation industry in a number of ways, isn't it, Brian?
That's right, Stuart. Boeing is set to host some 200 pilots, technicians and regulators for a meeting at company headquarters, where it's expected to explain the changes made to its anti-stall flight control software. Well, that software is suspected as a leading factor in 2 deadly crashes of the 737 MAX 8 model in recent months. Meanwhile, in the nation's capital, officials from the Transportation Department and the Federal Aviation Administration will appear before a panel of lawmakers to explain how the 737 MAX was certified and how they plan to assure Boeing's fixes are adequate. The FAA is expected to significantly change its approach to industry oversight by July. Both Boeing and the government are seeking to rebuild public trust after questions have been raised over the 737 MAX's rush to market and a lack of pilot training on new systems.
It's not enough to get the software certified. I want to know that the training on the new software, on the fix, and how it impacts the entire system of the aircraft is going to be conducted. I want to know that it's going to be more than, as one pilot described it, a 1-hour session on an iPad to get his training.
Next, the U.S. drug maker Purdue Pharma has settled a lawsuit brought by the state of Oklahoma over its role in America's devastating opioid crisis. Purdue makes the powerful painkiller OxyContin. While the company denies wrongdoing, it and the wealthy Sackler family who own it will pay a combined $270 million amid a wave of lawsuits over the crisis that has claimed nearly 200,000 American lives. Nick Rushworth reports.
Opioid abuse in the United States is killing 150 people a day. It is a national crisis with people hooked on prescription drugs. One company, Purdue Pharma, maker of a leading opioid painkiller, has settled in a first lawsuit of many it faces.
Opioids like OxyContin and hydrocodone are highly addictive. Purdue changed that perception through a devious but very effective marketing campaign that attempted to persuade physicians of all specialties that this 100+ years of medical wisdom was just wrong.
The company is paying the state of Oklahoma $270 million. More than $100 million will go to support addiction research and treatment. Company owners, the Sackler family, are estimated to be worth $13 billion.
Founded by brothers,
Purdue is facing a wave of nearly 2,000 lawsuits and is considering whether to file for bankruptcy. It was due to face a court in Oklahoma in late May. Other drug companies will face a jury in the state.
We intend to hold those companies responsible for the mess that they've made here in the state. So this is just one piece of what, again, I would describe as a comprehensive approach that the state is taking to deal with the epidemic and its fallout.
The opioid health scandal is massive. There were a record 47,600 opioid-related overdose deaths in 2017, a huge burden on health and social services in the United States.
It's time now for a check on the day's trading action. Asian markets mixed on Wednesday. Chinese indexes made some gains despite the country's industrial sector posting its biggest profit drop since 2011 over the past 2 months. Hong Kong and Shanghai both up over 0.5%, nearly 1% for Shanghai. Nissan shares down 3.5% in Tokyo as alliance partner Renault is reportedly seeking to restart formal merger talks. The Nikkei closed down just under 0.25%. Kospi and Seoul finishing slightly in the red as Samsung shares recovered a bit from yesterday's earnings warnings. Here in Europe, indexes opening slightly higher amid lingering concerns over a potential looming recession in the U.S. London up around 0.33%. Paris and Frankfurt not too far behind at the open. Well, finally, for business, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's your blood test results. American shipping giant UPS has launched the first use of unmanned drones to deliver medical samples in the U.S. The company has teamed up with Swiss drone maker Matternet for the service, which for now is only sending packages between facilities at a hospital in Raleigh, North Carolina. Despite Amazon's ambitions for 30-minute e-commerce deliveries, the rollout of drone shipping still faces a number of regulatory challenges, notably over public airspace safety UPS, though, says the method is perfect for highly time-sensitive medical supplies and could come with life-saving benefits, as long as they're not transporting airborne diseases and packages and drones.
I'm so worried they're going to be colliding with all the ones delivering the pizza and post, aren't they?
Yeah, we'll see about that, Stuart.
Yeah, maybe one day. Yeah. Maybe one day. Brian, thanks a lot, Brian Quinn. With the business news on France 24.